have swelling and lymphedema in your breast or the chest area, this lymphatic massage video is for you. I'm going to guide you step by step how to do an effective and updated lymphatic massage routine for the breast or the chest area based on the latest research. I'm Dr. Alex Hill. I'm a board-certified physical therapist, and I specialize in oncology, lymphedema, and pelvic health. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos on how to manage your lymphedema. Lymphatic massage can be an effective part of your program to reduce swelling in the breast or the chest area because of lymphedema. Before you start any new type of program, including lymphatic massage, always check with your medical provider first and your lymphedema therapist. While you're doing lymphatic massage, if you feel shortness of breath, chest pain, you feel your heart racing or fluttering, or something just doesn't quite feel right, stop immediately and contact your medical provider. For this video, I'm going to show you how to do the routine for the left breast or chest area, so you can follow along with my wrist that has the pink watch band. But if you have swelling on the right side, you can pay attention to my secondary video that I'll have on the screen when those movement directions change. The first place that we're going to be is at our abdomen, and we're going to be giving pressure into our abdomen as you breathe out. If giving pressure causes discomfort, you can just do the deep breathing. So go ahead, place your hands on your stomach over your belly button. You're going to breathe in through the nose. Press into your belly as you breathe out through the mouth. And we're gonna do this 3 to 5 times. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, nice slow breathing, out through the mouth. We'll do 2 more. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. The next place we're going is directly behind the collarbone, so make sure your fingers are together, and using the pads of your fingers, you're going to do at least 5 to 8 stationary circles directly behind the collarbone. You're going to do slow, intentional movements to help that fluid get back into the circulatory system. And then after at least those 5 to 8 circles right behind the collarbone, you're going to take your fingers on both sides, come directly behind and in front of the ear, and you're going to do circles that are stationary, and you're doing them again just right behind and in front of the ear. We have some lymph nodes that sit in this area, so we're stimulating these lymph nodes with those 5 to 8 circles. After we do those circles, then we're going to come down onto the neck where we have chains of lymph nodes that can help with draining that fluid. So we are going to do this on both sides, but you can do just one side at a time, and taking your fingers together, and you're doing, think of it more as a C movement. So it's going to be just directly below the jawline and then sweeping and circling down to the collarbone. So you're going to do this with light to moderate pressure. And again, we want to do this for about 5 to 8 times, and we're stimulating the lymph nodes on the side of the neck here that fluid can drain into. After we do that at least 5 to 8 times on one side, we go to the other side, and we're going to be doing that sweeping movement, that C, coming down and in towards the collarbone. Make sure you're getting the full side of the neck, not just using your fingertips here. We want to get a lot of surface area here on the side of the neck. Regardless of which side you have the swelling on, we're going to be opening up the lymph nodes in both armpits. So you're going to bring one arm up, you're going to place the other hand directly into the armpit, fingers are close together and softened, and we're doing 5 to 8 circles in one armpit. And you can also rest this arm on your couch or on your head, back on your shoulder, whatever feels comfortable for you. After we do 5 to 8 on the left side or the right side, then you're gonna go to the other side. And again, we're gonna do 5 to 8 circles here. And it should be slow, stationary circles. So you're gonna go down to the groin and you're going to place your hand flat against the groin, right where that hip crease is. And you're going to do 5 to 8 circles here, flat hands. This is going to help stimulate the lymph nodes in the groin area where that fluid can move to. And then after we finish massaging the lymph nodes at the groin, now we're going to actually start moving that fluid. So as a reminder, I'm gonna be doing my left breast and chest area. You can follow along with the pink wristwatch. Otherwise, watch the secondary video to see the direction change for doing it on the right side. So with the fluid in this upper quadrant area, it's going to be dumping into a couple primary areas. There's lymph nodes along the clavicle and along the sternum or the chest plate. There's also going to be lymph nodes in the opposite armpit and lymph nodes into the same side armpit that you have that swelling on. These are the primary areas that we're going to be moving that fluid to. So we're going to start with the upper part of the breast or the chest area, and taking your opposite hand, we're moving it and gently sweeping up to, you can kind of think of this as a C area, up to the clavicle or your collarbone and to the midline chest. So you're going to be doing this for 5 to 8 strokes, and you want to use a light to moderate pressure. It shouldn't be so light that you're barely feeling anything, but we also don't want it to be super duper deep. So it should just feel like a nice moderate pressure, moving that fluid up and over into that collarbone and the middle of the chest. After 5 to 8 times here, then we're going to move to the inner part of the breast. So kind of imagine the nipple line in the middle of the breast. There's an inner part and an outer part. The inner part, we're going to be moving in that same direction. So you're gonna be bringing it up and over into the collarbone area and into the middle part of the chest. And again, this is going to be 5 to 8 times, but if you have a lot more swelling, you can spend additional time here. But again, we want to be doing at least 5 to 8 sweeps coming up and over. I'm doing this, as you can see, on top of clothes. The best way to do this at home is doing it skin on skin. That's going to give you the best results. Now that we've worked the upper and inner part of the breast, now we're going to be moving that fluid over to that opposite side of the armpit. So you can take your hand and you're going to start pumping and sweeping that fluid into that other armpit. So you can see my hand is flat, my fingers are closed, and you're just gently moving and pumping that fluid over. You can see that I am not doing a single sweep. We want to move, let go, move, let go, move, let go. So even though that is 3 pumps across, we're doing that 5 to 8 times. Again, right now we're focusing primarily on the upper part of the chest or the breast area, moving that over. The top of your hand, so your thumb, should be just underneath the clavicle or your collarbone. If that's uncomfortable to do on that side, you can also do it with your opposite hand and just get as far over as you can into that armpit. You can also use a dry brush here if you have trouble reaching across. And then once we've done, again, at least those 5 to 8 times moving across, then we're gonna bring that inner part of the breast up and then over as well. So you're bringing it up and then over. And again, you can use either that same side hand, bringing it up and over, or you can use the opposite hand to bring it up and over, or you can even do a combination of the two. So it's whatever feels most comfortable for you. but we're working on the inner part of the breast or the chest area and we're moving it up and over across to that opposite armpit. You want to, as you're doing this massage, make sure that you're still doing that nice deep breathing that can help with continuing to stimulate that lymphatic flow as you're doing this lymphatic massage. And again, we want slow, gentle movement as you bring that fluid up and then over. So now we've moved the inner part of the breast over to the clavicle, the middle part of the chest, and into that other lymph node. Now we're going to be spending a lot of time into the lateral part of the chest and the breast area to bring that fluid up to the armpit lymph nodes on that same side. So I'm going to turn a little bit here so you can see better. So you can rest your hand on top of your head, rest it on your shoulder, rest it on your armrest or on a desk or a table, whatever feels most comfortable for you to do it. For now, I'm just gonna place my hand on my head so you can see the movements. So again, we worked on the upper and the inner part of the breast, moving that over. Now we're working on the outer part and even into the back here and bringing that fluid into the armpit. So you're going to be sweeping and moving, massaging that fluid over and up into the armpit area. And you want to make sure, you can see my fingers are staying together, really doing slow, deliberate, intentional movement and massage over to the armpit. If you do start getting into the upper part of the breast, that's okay. Again, that lymphatic fluid from the breast drains into the lymph nodes on the same side armpit, up into that clavicular area, as well as into the middle of the chest and some into that opposite armpit. So we're just promoting that fluid flow into all of those different areas. Again, you can spend more than 5 to 8 times in this area. You also want to make sure you're getting below the breast as well, so bringing it over and up into that lymph node area under the arm. And again, spending extra time here if you need it. Now, if you have fibrosis in the breast, make sure that you're doing some of those deeper fibrotic techniques to break up that fibrosis first, and then finish with this lymphatic flow, this lymphatic massage to help move all that fluid and inflammation out after you worked on that fibrosis. I do have a video at the end of this one that will guide you through some techniques that you can do for fibrosis. Once you've spent at least 5 to 8 times on the side and the lower part of the breast, you can also work a little bit farther into the back. Here, bringing that fluid up. It can be a little bit harder to reach this area. So if you have a dry brush, this would be a great place to start to use that. And again, just bring that all up and into the armpit. And then once you've worked that entire breast, so we moved it up, we moved it over, and we moved it into the lymph nodes. If you have more severe swelling in the breast, then I would recommend that you also move that fluid downward to the groin on that side. So we'll go through that now. So remember, we already opened up the lymph nodes in that groin. And so now we're going to, again, if you have a lot of swelling in the breast, then this may help to kind of not just dump it here to the lymph nodes, but also disperse that and bring it down. And so you're going to bring that fluid all the way down to the groin. Make sure you're not bringing it just into the abdomen. We want to bring it to the groin. So you're bringing it down the side of the body and into that hip crease. And again, I'm showing this over my clothes, but you want to do this skin on skin to have the best contact, the best movement, and really optimize your lymphatic massage. And just like the other areas, we're doing these 3 to 4 pumps all the way down from that breast and the chest area, but you're repeating that the 5 to 8 times at least. Again, you can certainly do more than that. We're just trying to move that fluid out of this area down into these lymph nodes that can help get that fluid back into circulation and out of this congested area. Don't forget as you're doing this to keep breathing. That breathing helps to stimulate that lymphatic flow. And we're bringing it all the way down. You should feel that it's on the side of your body. Again, if you have a hard time reaching across, this can be a great time to use the dry brushing to help with doing that lymphatic movement all the way down. The theory is still the same. We're still moving that fluid out of the area, but you would just be doing the brushes in this same small, slow strokes, moving down the side of the body. And then after we finished those 5 to 8 times moving down the side, again, that's primarily for if you have more severe swelling in the breast, then we're going to be doing that last part of the lymphatic massage at the abdomen. All right, so to finish up, go ahead and place your hands over your belly button, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Press in, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Great job with that lymphatic massage. Consistency is key, so make sure that if you have lymphedema in that breast or chest area, that you're doing this massage daily, ideally around the same time each day. Also remember that lymphatic massage is just one part of your lymphedema management program. Compression bras, exercise, and skincare are also key. Watch my other videos for my recommendations on how to best manage your lymphedema. Please like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to my channel for more videos on lymphedema management, and make sure to share this with somebody who might benefit from it.